Science and religion, two seemingly divergent paths, have walked hand in hand throughout human history. They both seek to explain the mysteries of our existence, albeit in different languages and frameworks. Don't you think it's fascinating how these two realms have evolved, intertwined, and sometimes clashed over the ages? In the beginning, humans were naturally curious about the world around them. This curiosity gave birth to early forms of both science and religion. Ancient civilizations often looked to the stars, not just for navigation, but also to find answers to existential questions. They saw patterns in the heavens and attributed them to divine forces, creating myths and legends. This was a time when science and religion were indistinguishable. Both sought to explain the unknown and provide comfort. Isn't it intriguing how the stars could be both a guide and a muse? As societies grew more complex, so did their religious beliefs and scientific understanding. The ancient Greeks, for instance, began to differentiate between natural phenomena and the supernatural. They explored concepts like geometry and physics, laying the groundwork for what we now call science. At the same time, they had gods for various elements of life: Zeus for the sky, Poseidon for the sea, each representing different facets of nature. There is something called mythos and logos in this context. Mythos relates to storytelling and divine narratives, while logos involves rational explanations. Both were used to make sense of the world. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, where the relationship between science and religion became more contentious. The Catholic Church held significant power, and often saw scientific inquiry as a threat to its teachings. However, during this period, the Islamic Golden Age flourished, with scholars making significant advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Isn't it inspiring how, despite restrictions, human curiosity found ways to thrive? The Renaissance soon followed, bringing a revival of classical knowledge and a renewed interest in scientific exploration. Figures like Galileo and Copernicus challenged the geocentric view held by the Church, advocating for heliocentrism, where the Earth revolves around the Sun. This was a turning point where science began to carve out its own path, distinct from religious doctrine. In the 17th century, the scientific revolution took the world by storm. There is something called the scientific method, a systematic approach to inquiry involving observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and conclusion. This method became the cornerstone of scientific investigation, allowing for objective and repeatable results. Don't you think it's amazing how this method has led to countless discoveries, from the laws of motion to the structure of the atom? Religion, meanwhile, continued to evolve. While some saw science as a challenge to faith, others believed it to be a way of understanding the divine creation. The Enlightenment period brought about a more secular worldview, emphasizing reason and individualism. However, religion continued to provide moral guidance and a sense of community roles it still plays today. In modern times, the relationship between science and religion is complex and multifaceted. There are areas where they seem to be at odds, such as in debates over evolution and the origin of the universe. However, many people find ways to reconcile the two. For instance, there is something called theistic evolution, a belief that God used the process of evolution to create life. This view allows for a harmonious coexistence of scientific understanding and religious belief. Don't you find it reassuring that such a balance can be found? Science has given us incredible technologies and deep insights into the natural world. From the wonders of space exploration to the intricacies of genetic engineering, science continually expands our horizons. Religion, on the other hand, offers spiritual fulfillment and ethical frameworks. It helps many navigate the moral complexities of life and find purpose. As we conclude this narrative journey, it's clear that both science and religion have made significant contributions to human civilization. While they may approach questions of existence differently, they both seek truth and understanding. Isn't it comforting to know that, whether through a microscope or a prayer, humans have always sought to connect with something greater than themselves? So, whether you find solace in the stars or the scriptures, there's a place for both science and religion in the grand tapestry of human experience.